Hello there. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. It's funny, once I get out of the swing of a certain habit, be it exercise or eating right or meditation or a daily yoga practice or making a YouTube video, I find it very challenging to get back in the swing of things, especially when you let yourself go off more than a day or two. So that's kind of what's been happening for me. I got really comfortable just kind of keeping things to myself, not necessarily expressing my truth in this modality. And I got caught up in life. I got caught up in the day to day, the grind. Um, I got really caught up in mind in a lot of ways. Um, what's going to happen with regard to Hawaii, this impending, very exciting life transition, as well as my dad's skiing accident. I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard to stay put and not rush to the scene and help in a physical capacity. It was really hard to kind of give him his necessary healing space and let others kind of take that role. And I know that was a really, really healthy step for me, step for him, and a positive. But I was definitely struggling with that and got caught up in the mind of graduate school and preparations. And oh my God, all these things need to be done. And what am I going to do next? And all sorts of stressors. So at the same time, I've really been opening my mind to a bunch of different things, um, all kinds of things. Learning about topics of interest to me, topics that, you know, a month or two or three or six ago, I would have probably not thought that I'd be studying, but now I am, and I'm really, really happy with just consciousness expansion and exploring topics that I find interesting that I might have written off, even 3 to 6 months ago. So that's been a really, really huge growth experience, allowing myself the freedom to pursue interests that maybe I would have written off previously, and just kind of letting go of those past judgments, to allow present moment growth, present moment awareness and expansion to occur. I've also been listening to lectures, I can't speak, lectures by Eckhart Tolle. Oh my gosh, my mind has been blown. His words are so profound and powerful, but more than his words are the pauses in between words and the content that can't even be processed and analyzed and assimilated by mind, but can be felt at a visceral, cellular level in my heart space and resonating with my experience. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's like a combo between oh my goodness and oh my gosh. I've said it before. Oh my gosh. Um, my mind is blown. I'm so deeply inspired by his work, and I feel like a lot of his words were just inspiring me to go forward and just do what I know in my heart, not with my head, to be right and follow this spiritual journey, really ride it out, no attachment to the outcome. And all signs are pointing in the direction of, you know, the choices I'm making, the path I'm kind of guiding myself down, um, as it naturally flows, is the right one for me. So that's beautiful reassurance, especially amidst all the kind of little stressors that pop up and temporary phenomena that I allow to cause me stress or lose sleep over or worry about, you know, that they are temporary and passing, and, you know, on the greater scheme of things, very much inconsequential. That being said, I've also started a additional creative endeavor that has been very fun and very rewarding. I started writing a book, a fiction, a work of fiction, which is something I have not studied extensively. Oh my god, that's really fun. It's something that I didn't really ever study, but I've written fiction before just kind of for fun. I have taken one class as an undergraduate as part of my English writing major. But I was always like, oh no, nonfiction is the way to go. I'm not creative enough for fiction. I can only write that which I know. But I'm kind of finding myself in my fiction writing about that which I know, but also letting my mind kind of have fun with it. And really, I mean, the limits are the limits of my creativity. It's so fun. It's so freeing. It's so liberating. And I think that's what had previously turned me off from fiction, was that it's just wide open. It's whatever you want. And you know, that can be intimidating, but I'm just kind of going with it and not judging myself. And you know, if I'm like, you know, momentarily doubting myself, or oh, this is probably just another crappy work of fiction, like whatever. I'm just creating it for the sake of creating it, and whatever becomes of it, if anything, I'm just no attachment, you know? I'm just going to create it. No attachment to the outcome. I think that's the best part about creativity, is, you know, letting go of that attachment to the outcome. It's really, really a healthy practice, and also a beautiful present moment practice. So just getting into flow. I know a lot of times I'll start at about 8 o'clock at night, working on the next little part of my piece, and you know, and it's like no time goes by, but an hour's gone by, and I'm like, whoa. Where'd that go? You know, I was just in the moment. I was in flow. And that's a true psychological concept researchers have studied, is flow, a creative state of present moment awareness where one loses track of time, one's concept of time, and it's been linked to increases in health outcomes and lower rates of depression. And I remember one article I read was showing it, that researchers kind of think it's the key to happiness, you know, not these materialistic temporal goals, but actually the frequency with which an individual is able to experience flow states. So all the people in Hawaii know all about flow. The whole ohana knows flow is the way to go. It is the only way to go. And the research totally backs that up. So flow with it, not against it. Anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. I've enjoyed the practice of making another video, and I definitely want to continue with this form of expression. Things get kind of weird upstairs when I don't, or they can, and I think this is a healthy outlet for me. So I really hope you enjoyed this, took something away, And it's nice to be able to interact again with you in this way. Much love to you, kindred spirit. Namaste. Your beautiful soul is recognized and treasured by the light in me. I know that's not the direct interpretation of namaste, but that's just kind of what's flowing out. So go with it. I love you.